Now, prominent Bangaloreans like Kiran, Mazumdar-Shaw, Captain Gopinath and Mohandas Pai have spoken out strongly on the low voter turnout in the city. They say that 60% would have been a pretty respectable figure, but an angry Kiran Mazumdar-Shaw said citizens who did not vote have no right to complain about the city's governance issues.
Are you disappointed if that is what the trend continues to be, and when polling closes at 6, if it hovers around the figure?
Very disappointed because, I was really expecting Bangaloreans to be serious this time about elections. And, the kind of response we saw to a lot of our campaigns was so encouraging that this is extremely disappointing. I think Bangaloreans are not civic-minded. They can't afford to call themselves citizens. They are simply inhabitants of Bangalore.
You're very angry. You
I am very, very angry, yes.
What would have been a respectable turnout according to you?
I think we should have crossed 60%. That would have been a good, record or metrics to show that something is improving. Otherwise, these citizens have simply no business to complain and be armchair critics of governance.
No, I'm very disappointed because this time the Election Commission, citizens group like BPAC and others, political parties have done a great campaign. And we thought there'll be more people voting, maybe 55-60% like Kiran says. And we know that in Coorg, the home street was totally booked out. And there was a report in the media today. It means maybe 2 lakh, 3 lakh people and voters have left the city and gone outside. It shows their attitude of callousness to the city of Bangalore. And I think these are basically people who don't have a stake in Bangalore. And it disappoints everybody who wants Bangalore to do better, because if these people don't consider Bangalore to be the city and go and vote on one single day in 5 years, I don't think they deserve any consideration. So let me say, extremely disappointing, and think all these people have not discharged their duty to themselves, to Bangalore and to the country if they're not voted.
Is that a disappointment to you as a candidate, as someone from a party that was, trying to usher in change in a new kind of politics? Is that disappointing?
It is extremely disappointing because we all ran a campaign to increase the voting share. But India, you can't expect big bang, right? It will increase gradually. The base has increased, so also the percentage. That is a good sign. But if you go and talk to most of the educated class, even today, they are too disconnected with the political thing. I mean, you ask them who is your corporator, they can't name them. Who is the MLA, they can't name them. Who is their MP, they can't name them. So they also don't want to know. That is also one part of it. So we need a lot of active interaction. Probably politicians to take more steps towards common citizens. They also have to take steps. So we need to improve the interaction. They should understand that unless you get involved more and more, your civic problems are not going to go away. That awareness will happen over a period of time. But the current voting percentage is disappointing. I am hopeful over the next few elections, probably the percentage will increase further.
Captain Gopinath, why couldn't Bangalore do a Delhi, according to you?
Yeah, but before I say that, I want to also say, I think the worst politician, even if the one who is scam tainted with a criminal record, is better than an indifferent, cynical city youth and middle class. They should hang their head in shame.
One of the reasons that people in city like Bangalore give for not voting is that no candidate actually deserves my vote. This is often said about candidates. Of course, they never find out even who their candidates are. But this time, they had the option to exercise. Of course, they always had 49 votes, but this time it was made a lot simpler to express your dissent, saying that I don't agree with any of the candidates. So that excuse was not there this time to say that I don't like the candidate. You could express your disagreement with the entire political spectrum. Even then, if people do not come out to vote, it's quite sorry.
All right, it's time for a short break, but when we come back, we'll get you more details of the ceiling that in fact has opened now in Mumbai.